Hey, Mike Thompson here with you today. Today I'm continuing my series on fear, anxiety, and stress. And today we're looking at what happens when there's nothing to face. You may have watched my previous video on fear, and to overcome fear we talked about facing it. So hopefully you're already doing that. Knowing you're most likely doing that. You're all amazing. So today we look at a simple concept. Let's say we're worried about work. We're saying, hey, what if I lose my job? Well, the problem is I can't go and face that. I can't go do that. I can't go out and practice losing my job. It's not something I can go out and really face. And so all of a sudden, my idea for facing my fears doesn't work. What if I don't have enough money? What if I die? Some of these things we can't face. We might be able to face them mentally and imagine it, but we can't go and do it. And so this worry starts to become a problem. It starts building up, and we can't use our normal strategy. The best way I've heard to face this worry, to deal with this worry, came from a leader of my church, Richard G. Scott. He was working as a nuclear physicist. Now, if you were working with a nuclear reactor, might you worry a little bit? I know I would. I mean, you could blow people up. You could cause all kinds of problems. It would be really damaging. And so he was a little bit worried about his job, about, possible things that could happen in the future. Well, to deal with his worries, what he did is he took his worries and he wrote them down on a piece of paper, and then he put them in a basket, which he called the worry basket, and said, I'm not going to think about these anymore. They're in the basket. I'm going to kick them out of my head. And then he didn't think about his worries anymore. So the secret with this is two things. First, prepare as much as you can to do your job well or whatever it is. And then second, kick it out of your head. Sometimes what I'll do is I will make a little box, the worry box. And you can write down your worry, stick it in the box, and forget about it. And then no longer do you have to think about that worry. Worry breeds worry was a phrase I found. The more you think about something, the more you doubt something, instead of believing you can do it, the more it sinks. Another way that I have overcome worries, and something I've actually done this week, which is great because I learned from these videos too, is to think, instead of what if I can't, turn it around in your head and say, what if I can? What if I can do that? I had a big project. I had a lot of notes to write up, and I was thinking, oh, what if I can't do this? What if I, get too stressed out? What if I, and I was doing all these what ifs. Well, I turned around and said, what if I can? What if I can do this? And all of a sudden it was easier for me to do it. So I know you can do that if you take these principles, the worry basket, kicking out those thoughts of worry out of your head, or changing those thoughts to what if I can, you'll be able to overcome these worries. So take these principles and use them in your own life. See if you can apply this. And the next video we'll look at is about stress. Thanks.